I think I've already had 5 of those world-famous hot dogs already. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. We're in Montreal, the home of the Glorieux, the Habs, and this should be a fun one. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Canadians take possession here on the opening drive. We are underway. Fires it on net, and there's the save.
Caulfield's been a welcome addition back into this lineup, James. I mean, he's been out with injury, but as he gets reinserted in, you can see the spark that he's provided for his team, and he gets a great shot on net.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Stops him cold. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. His own face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, he stopped that deflection with the wood. LA's got the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. With the backhand! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Montembeau's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
The Canadians come up with the defensive zone draw. Handles the pass. Montreal's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Mubarak is getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, this is going to be an interference call. I've done this so many times in my career, James, but you can't slow your opponent when they don't have the puck all day long. Get to the box.
Montreal's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, the first goal of the game can certainly create the momentum that can last throughout the game, James. You know the stats. This one's on the power play. If they can convert on it, it's a good sign.
And the puck clears the zone. Matheson's got control of it now behind the cage. Moves it to Cooley. And he takes the feed.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Deneau's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Habs win the draw. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Shot! Answers the call with a big save. And that's a smart heads-up play by Slavkovsky. To the low slot. Easily kicked away by the goalie. Makes a save again.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Line is ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Canadians win it. Oh, how about that? Step it up.
Get it the ice packs, eh, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that. And he takes away the shot threat.
Makes some space. LA's got the puck short-handed. Slides it diagonally to the Ferrier. And here at center, that's intercepted. Slides by the check. Here's a chance behind the net. Quick feed to Line. LA's got a hold of it along the wall. The Canadians going to work on offense. Oh, what a save on the clapper. The Kings pick up steam and are on the attack. Oh, that's a good hit. Coming down the left wing and into the zone.
The Ferrari's almost out of the box.
Tries to feed it over to Turcotte. And now he moves it quickly to the Ferrier. LA's PK unit comes up big as both sides are back to even strength. And he came up with a solid stop on that play.
Kemper's dialed in, James. I mean, he's coming off of a shutout, and he continues right where he left off with a huge save early in the game.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Los Angeles plays the puck along the boards. The Canadiens gain possession. Into the corner now. Handles that puck. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. They score!
Well, the shutout streak's going to come to an end, but you got to give the credit to the goaltender. I mean, how impressive has he been, James? And he's been a wall between the crease.
Sidesteps the check. Puck grab by Dumoulin.
Montembeau's been outstanding tonight yet again, and the shutout streak will continue, at least for now, James.
Breaks it up with the poke check. Montembeau's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play he elects to hold on.
Takes the pass. And he dodges the poke check there. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Well past the midway mark of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Off the face-off, they take the puck. From the right side, they gain the zone. Shot! And there's the save.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Into the offensive end now. Puck scooped up by Matheson. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Moves it to Ferrier. Strubal's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. Ferrier's getting called for tripping on the play.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They've got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing the penalty.
Montreal's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they've got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Stoppage and play offside the call. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Canadiens take possession here in the open ice. Quick pass to Suzuki. And turns it aside with ease.
Kemper's made another nice save here, James. And yes, his team is trailing, but they got to find a way to garner some momentum on their own. Yes, he had a shutout last game, but he's not going to be perfect all the time. They got to start moving.
The Canadiens win the faceoff. Hammers a shot. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Cece's got it against the boards. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Oh, he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. On the backhand, big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Grabbed along the boards by Ceci. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Gallagher's taking it from his own end. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Good stop by Kemper. The Kings will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Quick pass across to Gallagher.
Ferrier is up and ready to get back on the ice.
Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. The man advantage is over.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
In the final moments of this period, Montreal's up 1-0. The Habs win the draw. Now over to Cooley. And he takes the dish. Byfield's got the puck now in his own end. Moves it around along the half wall. The Habs will play it from the defensive zone. Good read with the stick to break that up. Picked up along the wall by Cooley. Looks to get the puck over to Laine. Steps inside. Feeds it over. Quick shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
There's a shot, and he gets in front of that. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Poked away by Edmondson. Shot by Seekins, and he makes the save. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. With a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Kemper's been outstanding in the first period, James, and really the only reason this game is close. This is exactly why you build your team from the goaltending position out.
Los Angeles has it in their own end. The Kings move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Let's get the call. Mullary is getting called for tripping.
And I played as a PKer here, James, and you know when you jump the boards that you're out there to do a job. It is your role to make sure you stymie that offense and you get your team back to even.
Montreal's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They can't get frustrated, but they have to look for the weak side for that one-timer.
Back on the way, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Kings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Stones him on the play. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Montreal's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Answers it with an even better save. Trying to clear. Can't get it out as they tried to play it off the glass.
Listen, there's a reason why they're on the PK, James. For the straight line skating, the battle, will, and compete, and the clear. And you gotta get it when you get the puck on your stick.
Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you gotta protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Moves the puck up to Deneau. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Nice dish from the left wing. And that's deflected. Los Angeles will try to break out here shorthanded. Montreal's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Moves it quickly over to Hudson. Moves the puck. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Shot! Can't save on a howitzer! Time ticking away here on this man advantage.
Keeping it simple and creating some speed, but they have to gain entry fast.
And that pass goes off a stick. LA's back to even strength as they've killed off the penalty.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the...
My goodness, that was the only thing that prevented that from going in. He scores! That's his first of the year!
I don't care what anyone says, James. When you get on the score sheet, there's a little bit of relief that sets in. Your stick gets a little bit lighter, and you play a little freer. Well, this is a real tough shot to handle, James. He might have dropped a little bit early into his butterfly, which would have exposed the top of the net. Shooter reads it perfectly and goes top shelf.
LA's in one tonight. This is a fun one, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's back and forth action. And listen, they didn't get down when they got down by one. Instead, they continued to press and push. A nice play there to get the equalizer.
Byfield's won the draw at center. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. The Kings are on the attack. Fires it. No room for that one to get through. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. LA's got it from behind the net. Works it across to LaFerriere. Here's a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Montembeault. Blocked in front. Oh, spectacular save on the play. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Caulfield. The Kings have it from their own end. Dishes it to Fogle. Here's a chance. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Goes up by one here in the second. I like their jump and their step now.
I like their jump and their step, and they got to keep it going here because I expect a pushback from their opponent. This is a highly contested game, James, and I think it's going to be tight right down the wire.
Moves it to Cooley. Slides it on over to Evans. Takes a shot. Gives them nothing in front. Kemper's going to cover up and opt for a whistle.
Yeah, and I don't mind this play here. I mean, he hasn't been busy, right, James? And so sometimes you just want to physically engage, touch that puck, and make sure you're staying in it.
Montreal's got it in the offensive zone. And he stands tall in goal. And a great save. Back-to-back saves.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I got to say, where are the D-boxing out?
Still lots of time left here in this frame. LA's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. LA's in transition. Sends the pass over. Quick feed to Kuzmenko. Taken along the wall by Turcotte. And that slides right out to center ice. And now it's grabbed by Ceci. Puck picked up by Turcotte. Drives to the paint! In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Past the midway mark of the frame, it's a 2-1 game. Montreal's got it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Anderson. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. And a solid save on the play there. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Glove save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Habs need to find a way to convert on one of these scoring chances as they trail here in period number 2. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Montreal's moving it up the ice. Puts it in deep. Look at that hit. Let's get physical. Quick pass to Ceci. Return pass. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Locks it into the offensive zone. Slides it up to Mubarare. And that's just out of reach. Deneau's moving it ahead. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Doc's got the puck along the wing. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Deneau. Moves it quickly over to Moore. And that's broken up. Takes the feed at the point. And he was ready for that save. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Carrier's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
Guys, we know this power play has struggled finding their identity, but practice makes perfect here, and we know they've been working hard on this. It's the first power play of the game. Let's see if the efforts will pay off here.
Tries to clear the puck. Oh, that takes it on. Boston stays in.
Yeah, right off his teammate, and that's a tough one to take. You got to be aware of where that open ice is, and now his teammate is looking at him like, man, you just hit me.
Mubarare's actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping.
And that's another penalty for him. You can see the frustration by everyone on his team here. Coach is not impressed.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Montreal's been active on the shot department, but they continue to trail here late in period number 2. The Kings win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Comes up with a stop. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Late goings of this period. It's 2-1. Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
Kemper's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key save that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
The Habs power play goes powerless. They still trail by a goal. And that one's turned aside.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter, and they didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PKU to just stand in that box formation and not move. You have to find ways to create some motion and pull the coverage outside the dots.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Passes it over to Fogle. Cuts to the front. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
LA's now gone up by 2 here in the late going to the second. This is a nice place to be here. here, Cheryl.
It's exactly where they want to be, and they won't want to sit back. They'll want to continue to push right through to the end of the period. They've got that nice, healthy cushion. They don't want to give it away.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Rips it. Denies it with the save. And he feeds it down to Fogle. Coming to the slot. Great glove save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Here in the later stages of this period, LA's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. He's got a step. Oh, great hustle to break up the breakaway.
That's exactly why you have to have urgency on the back check, James. But when you have that puck on your stick, you have to have the situational awareness and know what's around you. That takeaway is huge.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski, Pounder, and here comes the third. The third and final period is officially underway here. Dishes it off. Blocked in traffic. LA's gained possession along the boards. Moves it to Anderson. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Dobson. Handles the puck. Los Angeles has it in their own zone. Slides the puck to Kempe. With possession along the wall. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Here's a short pass to Slavkovsky. Takes it to the front. Point blank stop by Kemper.
For this goalie, he deserves a highlight pack. I mean, he's made many huge saves tonight that has given his team momentum. And it's about the timeliness of his save to sort of reset the momentum in a game and give your team an opportunity to win. And that's exactly what he's done between the pipes tonight, James.
Lots of time left in this period. Los Angeles has a 3-1 lead, and their fans who made it down for this one are loving it. The Canadians take possession here inside the offensive zone. And he shut the door on that last play. Taken by Fiala. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Picked up along the boards by Doc. The Kings ready to go on the attack. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Passes it over. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Cooley. Avoids the poke check. Fires it on net. Makes the save. Kemper's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here in the stoppage of play.
Well, this is a smart play, James. He made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Oh, the boards and the glass rattled there on that hit.
Not just rattled, James. It is clearly broken, and the cleanup crew, they got some work to do. There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit. You can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. LA's got a 3-1 lead. Denos won the draw here in the defensive zone. Puck grabbed by Perry. Cuts to the paint. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Montreal's had a lot to like about their game tonight. Decided advantage in the shot department, but they still trail here in the third. Puck scooped up by Edmondson. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. Grabbed along the boards by Moore. And now it's grabbed by Deneau. Puck picked up by Anderson. Big play inside the defensive zone. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Evans wins possession off the draw. Slides the puck over to Gallagher. Breakaway! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Beats and blocks! Oh, what a chance! He puts it just wide!
Well, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
Turns it over. The Kings move to the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Dallas comes up next on the schedule. And, you know, much like this fan base, they also travel well. Should be a fun one. I'm looking forward to it. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Montreal's looking to break out. Dobson's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Kings are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
You can play hard, you can play physical, and you can be an agitator, but you can't dance to the penalty box. You're putting your team in a vulnerable spot here, James. They got to figure it out.
Montreal's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
James, I think this is a critical moment in the game. You've had multiple opportunities on the power play. You haven't been able to convert. Now you get another one. The coach is going to have to consider deploying different personnel if they don't get it done.
Los Angeles plays it up ahead. And he rings the post!
Ferrier has been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
Lets it go! And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Oh, there's one more! Picked up along the wall by Matheson. And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here.
Ferrier's quick release was on fine display right there, James. I mean, he was able to get the shot off, but he wires it off the play. Sometimes that's a testament to the goaltender being in good position when he missed by inches.
Kirkcott's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Canadians win the draw. Oh, the stick! Oh, he stopped that one on a one-timer. Quick pass to Perry. Delayed penalty coming up here. Takes the feed. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Suzuki's going off for interference.
Well, that's going to be an interference call, and it's a deserved one. You can't impede the forward progress of your opponent, and that's what happens here.
And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
Tap dances around the check. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. LA's got it across the line. The Kings' penalty is expired. Scores, and they put the power in the power play.
That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage, you open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
The Kings probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. If they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Los Angeles gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Across the line along the left wall. And that goes off a player. Here's a shot. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Canadians have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert trailing here in this third. Los Angeles has the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, it wasn't clean, but he did enough. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Clark. Los Angeles has it in the defensive end. The Kings played along the wing. Taken by Edmondson. Too much congestion in front. Los Angeles takes possession of the puck. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Here in the lane going to the frame. LA's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead it 4-1. Newhook's won it in their own end. Knocked away. Taken along the wall by Atkinson. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Puck grabbed by Carrier. Poked away at center by Ceci. Angles it over to Newhook. And he takes the pass. Armia's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Montreal's put plenty of pucks on net here tonight, but they still trail late in the third. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And less than a minute to go finally in this one. Big time stop there. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Kemper's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. The Canadians take possession off the faceoff. Shuts them down.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
45 seconds to go here. Pod save with ease. Quick pass over to Dumoulin. The field is taken along the wall. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Next time to scores. They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
They don't have how it goes in, James, just if it goes in. But this is one of those goals that's all about the effort areas, the hard work and the timing to get to the rebound first.
Shot play resumes. Poked away in the neutral zone. Montreal's got the puck. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, they do it again.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
The Canadians continue to trail here late in this third period despite several scoring chances tonight. LA's going to start with the puck in their own end. The Habs gain possession. Here's a chance. Oh, he got puddled by Kemper. Puts it on net from the point. It is all over. When you're playing as well as you have been over the last few games and your winning streak comes to an end like it did tonight, can you still feel good and find positives after this?
Absolutely, James. I mean, you're coming off a heater, quite a streak. You still put in a good effort. A lot of takeaways, positives, whether it was in the D zone and the offensive zone. I think they can build towards another win, but you got to give a lot of credit to their opponent and play them very tight and real tough.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski, and we will see you next time from ringside.